to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that happens, Mother Giselle. Because at the end of all this, I will be far, far away, back in the free marches with my clan.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
I want nothing more to do with this after the breach is closed. Alright, I've been avoiding it for a while. I even took a nap. I have a feeling I need to talk to Cassandra and the others about this Valrio visit. Oh, I am really not gonna like this.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
I am not worried so much about the danger as much as I'm worried about the fact that I have to be the one to go to Valrio and talk to these people. I don't do well in public spaces. I don't do well in crowds, and I certainly don't do well around humans. And we haven't forgotten that this might not actually help. They're looking for any reason to imprison me, especially because I'm an elf. This is a terrible plan.
You want me to walk into a pit of vipers and you ask me that?
They're not vipers just because they like to hiss.
That is not true.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
I really do not want to go to Valrio. I really, really do not. But also, what is all this on this map? You guys have a lot of things in the works, I see. But we were supposed to build watchtowers. So, there is that. Oh, Liliana, you don't want to help build the watchtowers? Josephine, there are nobles near Red Cliff who will gladly help the Inquisition if we make them an offer. Honestly, I don't really want the nobles' help. I mean, then they'll just ask for something in return. My soldiers will have those towers up in short order. Okay, Cullen, that sounds fine. Does that sound fine? Am I the one making this decision? Why am I making this decision? Alright, Cullen, I claim them. I mark them for you. They shouldn't be hard to find. I'll leave that to you then. Commander Cullen, with the watchtowers built, we've had advance warning of demon and bandit attacks. The area is safer for both the refugees and the farmers who had fled the nearby fields. Much appreciated, sir. It's good to know that the Inquisition is willing to put in the time to help these people. Corporal Vale. Oh, Corporal Vale, that's awesome. Well, there's still some other things to do in the hinterlands, if I remember. I was going to help get food and blankets, so hopefully we can go back there at some point. But, oh, thank you. I see that there's something from my clan. Is this from the Keeper? Clan Llewellyn offers greetings to the Inquisition and wishes it well in sealing the breach that is opened in the sky. While some Dalish clans hate humans and wish nothing to do with them, Clan Llewellyn has always dealt fairly with all and wished only for peace. That said, we have on occasion been forced to defend ourselves from those who saw us as only potential victims. Yeah, she's not wrong there. It has come to our attention that a member of our clan is being held captive by your Inquisition. She went to the Conclave only to observe the peace talks between your mages and Templars, and we find it highly unlikely that she intentionally violated your customs. If she has been charged with a crime, we would appreciate hearing of it. If not, it would ease our concerns to hear from her, to know that she remains with the Inquisition of her own will. We await your reply. Oh, Keeper. Oh, Keeper. I'm so glad to hear from you. I'm so glad to know that I'm sure you would send a rescue team to me if you could. I mean, but I'm not being held against my will. Not really. I did agree to stay, against probably my better judgment, but I am the only one who can seal the breach at the moment. Your people must be approached carefully. One of our elven scribes could deliver a message and share news of the Inquisition's fair treatment. No, I would rather be able to see them. Like, can we arrange for me to just see the Keeper and explain what I'm doing? The Dalish respect deeds, not words. Let my elven agents deliver something the clan needs as a show of good faith. I don't know if I like that option either. My troops can deliver news of your safety and make it clear that the Inquisition should be taken seriously. You guys, I would like to make it very clear that my clan is not going to appreciate a show of force. What they want is to hear from me. They want to know that I'm safe. And they want to know that you're not holding me against my will. These options that you're presenting me with are not good ones. Josephine, you would just be too... Cullen's too harsh, and Josephine, yours is too flowery. Honestly, my clan has always appreciated trade and always appreciated goodwill. I guess, Leliana, you can send some of the elven agents, as long as they behave themselves and as long as they are respectful. That's all I ask. Dalen, Andar and Atishan, it does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan was visited by members of the Inquisition who spoke persuasively of the good work you are doing, as well as the fairness with which our kind have been treated by the Inquisition itself. You know that Clan Lavellan has little by way of gold, but I gave the messengers some of our healing herbs, as Siles blessed us with abundance in our recent foraging. Ah, that's amazing. We would be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself, our hunters arguing with the humans as they so easily do. Ah, yes. I can think of Thomas right now. Just arguing with the humans. I can picture most of the clan doing so. Nevertheless, if you need aid, send word, and we are with you. Tharash Shira. Okay. Thank you, Leliana. You have no idea how much I appreciate being able to hear from my clan. I miss them so much. All right. What else do you have for me?
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavellan, this is the Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the
Hello?
rightful owner of Haven.
Owner?
House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
What did I just walk into? I'm sorry. I was just coming to talk to Josephine before I left for Val Royeaux. I just wanted some advice. Sorry to interrupt, but you own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Okay, well, I don't know why necessarily you're upset with me. I didn't found this Inquisition, and if you do own it, I'm sorry. We have bigger problems than land claims at the moment. I mean, what are you going to do? Kick the probably hundreds of people that are now here in Haven out? I highly doubt anyone is going to approve that in any court, in any place.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the Durelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with Ferelden's monarchs on this matter.
The Empress has not yet had the opportunity to do so.
Thought so.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Wow. Josephine, you're really good at this.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Sorry for interrupting, Josephine, but this is exactly why I came to talk to you, actually. I wanted some advice on how to handle these Chantry clerics from someone who handles people all day long herself. But I have to ask, does the Marquis own Haven? I thought the Temple of Sacred Ashes was open to all, like it had no owner.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
As are everyone's. You handled him really, really well.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart.
That's
An ambassador
unnerving.
should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Josephine, I am so glad you're here. How did you become the ambassador to the Inquisition, by the way?
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
I'm sure. But where are you from, Josephine? I can't quite place your accent.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The
Ah,
nobility of
you're
Vedas is
Antivan.
a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Well, having you around can't hurt. And I'm definitely glad you're here, but politics are so ridiculous, especially right now. We're having to maneuver games of courtly intrigue while there are demons pouring from the sky. I'm so glad you're here, Josephine. And I don't say that about people often, but what I just witnessed might actually help me with the Chantry Mothers, because I have a feeling I am going to lose my temper.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilyet.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Of course. Of course. All right, well, I think I can safely go to Val Royeaux now. That actually did help me. Thank you, Josephine. I appreciate it. Hello. Who are you?
You're the Herald. Or, well,
Oh,
the
you're
one
an
they're
elf.
calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle.
Really?
My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures.
Ah,
Secret
Maeve.
Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I've heard about you from Flissa in the tavern, I believe. And I think I've been picking up a lot of goop. Like, a lot of goop. Is that what you're hoping to study?
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you.
Yes. Good.
I hope that helps you. We're going... I have to go to Orlais, but I would really love to talk later. I love talking about animals and creatures and just things like that. Don't ask me why. Probably because I grew up mainly in the woods and the wilderness, and I made a lot of friends in the woods. Oh, how I miss those woods right now. All right. Let me go gather up Solus, Cassandra, and Varric. Let's go to Orlais.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people? From us?
Yeah, we...
Protect them from the blasphemous Herald of Andraste, I'd say.
Surely they cannot think such a thing.
Oh, but they can.
Why not? They wouldn't be the only ones.
You think the Order's returned to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Lovely. All right. Well, I guess let's go meet them then. God, this city is huge. I don't think I've ever been to a city this large. And it's... is it just me, or does the air smell different here? It almost smells like... I don't know, it smells like flowery, and... I'm not saying Ferelden smells bad, but it just smells like... I don't know. It smells like nobility, I guess, even though I don't necessarily have a lot of experience with nobility, but that's just what it smells like. Whoa. Huh. Honestly, in its way, it's quite pretty here, but I would never live in a city like this. Oh my god, if members of my clan were here, they would be in amazement that they could even step foot in a city like this. God. I can't wait to get back home and tell them about all the places I've been. They're going to be so jealous. Tomas in particular is going to be jealous. And so will Nadia. Oh.
The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
They say they found the knife here covered with the Divine's blood.
Oh.
Let her pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
Oh. Well, there's the greeting I was expecting. You expected this, Alessandra. You expected this. Don't let them get to you. Let's just go, say our piece, and then go back home. There are bigger fish to fry.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, We mourn our divine. Her naive and beautiful heart silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more.
I'm not her murderer.
Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell.
I have made no such claim.
This is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
Here we go. Here we go. You know what? You know what? I would just like to say one thing. I never said that I was the Herald of Andraste. I think I have said in so many different phrases and ways that I do not even believe in the Maker or Andraste. And I think I've said many, many times that I would so much rather be with my clan right now than be here dealing with this. But here I am dealing with it because apparently I have to be the one to deal with it. And you stand there and act like I have slain your precious divine, and now I'm claiming to be some hero. I don't want to be a hero. If you want this mark on my hand, please take it. Just please take it. I don't have time for this.
Enough! I will not listen to these self-serving lies. We came here to talk.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
I should have let Cassandra do the talking.
The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition and the people
Cassandra,
will be safe once more.
Get your sword ready. Oh! Shit!
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Okay. Am I... What was that? You just punched a poor defenseless old lady. Am I... What was that supposed to impress me?
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Well, aren't you a big, huge, self-serving bag of dicks? What? Why are you here, then? You came back to Orlais for what purpose? Just to punch a Chantry mother? Did that make you feel better? Is that what you needed? I can't say that I wasn't thinking the same, but I didn't act on it.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
Well, I'm not laughing.
Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo,
you've shown me who I'm going to stick my dagger in first.
Protection. We march.
What in the world?
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Cassandra, didn't you say you know him? How well do you know him exactly?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death.
Ah.
He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
So he's the leader of your Seeker Order. Okay. Well, so much for the Templar help. Cullen's gonna be extremely disappointed.
It doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly.
Too late.
There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Oy, oy, oy. Wow. Well, when I woke up from my nap, I really did not expect the day to go this way. And now I am getting a massive headache.